I'm Lance Yelvington for the CyberCountry Minute. She's thrilled audiences worldwide with her bluegrass music and her bluegrass take on life. Let's find out more from Rhonda Vincent why she's got a good thing going in this CyberCountry Minute.
And I'm Rhonda Vincent.
Now tell me, Rhonda, right now, what is it exactly that you're doing? Because I've listened to your latest CD, A Good Thing Going, and the thing I liked about it was the fact that it seems like a bluegrass take on everyday life. I mean, it all seemed really good. Is that a good assumption?
You know, it is about normal life, bluegrass life, and it's a very personal album because I wrote or co-wrote 5 of the songs. So from Good Thing Going, that was inspired by my husband Herb, and our working together, which is unusual for a husband and wife, but we agreed that if our working together ever came between our marriage, that I would get a new agent. So, but after a year of working together, everything was going really good, and he called me to say, you know, things are going great. Daughters, everybody's are just like we live our dream every day, and we got a good thing going. That's what inspired the song.
Well, the thing that I liked about most of the songs on that album, it's like the good things that go on in your life. If you take the time to notice them, you know, you can make good of them. Right?
Yes, that's true. There's a song called I Will See You Again that gives you hope. The entire album is kind of about relationships, from I Will See You Again to Scorn of a Lover, which is not so good relationships, but we have, it's a lot about love and like I say, everyday life.
Now, what is the fact about what is the thing you like about bluegrass audiences? Because they're a unique, loyal crowd, and especially them giving you the Queen of Bluegrass title, I mean, you know, just something that you must hold dear with your audiences. What is it about the bluegrass audience that makes them special to you?
Well, for me, the wonderful thing about our audience is we sign after every show, and there's that instant, reception to the music, and you know they love the music not only when you're on the stage, but to get to visit with them and to really know about their lives. You know, the everyday life that we sing about, and we get to talk to them about their lives. You know, so many people said, "Oh, that song I just lost," There's a song called Prettiest Flower There, and not on this current album, but on All American Bluegrass Girl. And people say, you know, I just lost my mother, and she is the prettiest flower there. And so they can relate to these songs. To me, there's something about bluegrass music. There's an authenticity that you don't find in other genres of music, because you can create so many different sounds with the modern technology. Nowadays, with this technology, in bluegrass music, you can be behind the microphone or you can be in front of the microphone, and it sounds the same.
Well, the thing I liked about your sound, especially on Good Thing Going, was the fact that it sounded like if any woman in the world had the ability to play bluegrass and express her feelings, this album would be what she would be saying. Am I right?
You know, that could be very, very, very true. I hadn't thought about that. So.
Well, there's an honesty to it. I mean, most of the songs in the album, I mean, just something that you say, the way you communicate the message in the song is unique. And there are a lot of people that get out there in the music world that cannot do that. I mean, where does that come from? That unique presentation of every single song, I mean, because it's like you feel it and you get it. Well,
I love that. I love that analogy. The honesty. Probably because I wrote most of the songs, you know, I have lived them, or they are very dear to me. So there is a great honesty. Now, in the song "Good Thing Going," there is one piece of fiction in there. So, but all the rest of it is true. But I would think that honesty would come from that. You know, I was a big part of writing the songs, or they were songs that I really, really loved. And bluegrass has that. There's an honest, natural feel. For me, I grew up in a musical family, traced back 5 generations of the Vincent family. So it's a natural thing for me. Performing is and recording, and these songs, I love that you can feel this honesty and that authenticity.
Now, how do you get psyched to get on stage? What's the thing that gets you psyched to go on stage?
Well, I think getting on stage and feeling that reaction from the audience. For me, basically just getting ready. I would not be the person that's cut out to go dress up every day, although I guess I do. I don't feel like the normal person who does that. But to get up, have to do makeup and hair by a certain time. I'm not a very structured person, so my routine is making myself finally put on my face and put on my makeup, picking what we're going to wear. We always coordinate outfits, so getting me psyched for stage is like, okay, what are we going to wear? What are we going to wear? It's like 30 minutes before the show, hurry up. You know, the guys are always on me. What are we going to wear? Because we're coordinating. So just there's a routine of getting ready, I guess. But the real joy is when we hit the stage and you feel that response from the audience. Now that is what gets you psyched for stage.
Now, where are you going to be in the upcoming months, weeks?
Well, very soon we'll be we're doing lots of press and lots of TV appearances. We're doing the Daily Buzz out of Tampa, and then that night we're playing in Palmetto, Florida. The next day in South Carolina. The very next day in New York City, we'll be doing a TV appearance on Fox and Friends. Bloomberg, performing at Joe's Pub in New York. Then coming back to Nashville, and we're on tour constantly. If you go to RhondaVincent.com, you can see where we are constantly. Hi, I'm Rhonda Vincent. I'm counting on you to go to RhondaVincent.com. Let us hear from you. You can get the music. You can see where we're going to be, or you can join us for our Bluegrass Cruise. Come see me.